not terribly chatty now, are we? Why is that? That is kind of weird that there's no real chatting happening. But I can respect it. Let's go inside the warehouse and piss off the voice some more.
I've seen that look before, Nisha. It's a look of revenge. I know all about hatred, scorn, but believe me, it isn't the wisest place to draw motivation.
You're right. But these questions have been buried far too long.
Your mind has been set. I respect that. We'll go and dig up your answers, but heed my warning. No amount of dirt will satisfy you.
Yeah, that's probably right, but still we're gonna find out what's happening. Hoping this isn't a repeat of what we did last time, because that's quite possible actually. Although it wouldn't do that, would it? I don't know, I feel like one of the missions at least repeated itself, and can't remember what it was now. We'll find out soon enough though. Question is, how do we get up there? Oh. Of course, we take the stairs. How silly of me. When there are stairs, you use them, right? Oh, this is exactly where we were before.
Who are you? And what the fuck are you doing here? This is private property, and you have no business here.
We don't give a damn about your warehouse. What we want are answers, and like it or not, you're gonna talk.
Come on, guys, let's get him!
That fella there. That fella there. I just had to kill him really quickly because I didn't like him at all.
Stop! That's it! I'll tell you what you want to know.
Very well. You're the one who used to turn in people who were an obstacle
We've done
to the
this.
ASC, right? The one who was sending innocents to rehabilitation camps?
Have I missed a save or something?
most
This
of the
is...
Not most of the time, but it happened. You sent a bunch
Yeah,
of...
he sent the street kids, remember
You're
them,
lying.
blah blah
You
blah.
lied!
Remember I said, oh, let's just intervene because she's gonna be
That
like,
guy's
well,
unlocked.
like, you know, it's gonna be probably bad to do that, and
Do not let such new questions
I am
torture you
really
for more
confused.
years. This time, find your answers quickly.
It can't be. I can't...
Yeah, remember we came with the doofus person, he was, and she told him to shut the fuck up. That just sort of was like, wow, that's awesome. I kind of skipped over their dialogue because I got really confused and slightly upset by this, but... Oh, there you go, we rejigged a mission because of reasons I don't know why. Is that? We're not doing any more for you, Nisha? I guess that's that. Can I chat to you now? Bobos? Bobos?
Zachariah, would you have time now to negotiate with that intendant from Aurora I spoke with you about?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, sure. Let me just find a disguise, then we can go to your meeting.
I'm fine with the setup. Alright, equip your team with Noctis Merchant's overcoat. I'm guessing that's back in Noctis. Probably. Balls. Definitely back and forth. Let's have a look here. Equip your team with Noctis overcoat. Go to meet with the Aurora Quartermaster. We can do that for Shizzle. Talk to me, yes, Scott isn't there. We can't do that one right now. Don't we have one here? Another one? We don't. I'm just gonna ignore that. So I don't know what it's on about. Damn you. Okay. So we have to go back home, is that right? I thought we had another mission here. I swear we did. Team... Noctis Merchant's Overcoat, go to the meeting with the Aurora Quartermaster. So we came back here just to redo something we've already done in the past. Huh. There's also that was the contact. I guess it didn't properly register my save, or I didn't save properly or something. It's weird. I'm gonna put it down to being my fault rather than the game. Maybe I didn't save it or something, but I would have assumed that there'd been a whole bunch of autosaves between then and now, and I generally don't not quick save. Very strange. Oh wow, he got through this time. That's amazing. Ah, his little scream does things to me, I see. Alright, we leveled up, so I might as well spend them points. Of course I went for this one, just to get to a tornado, but I've increased my chance of critical hit for all states by 5%, which is not too bad actually. Decided to go for charisma, which may have been a mistake. I should have maybe gone for crafting, but actually I've got crafting gear which helps me out, so charisma level 1 I've got at the moment 20% charisma dialogue things, because I tend to get that a fair bit every now and then, so it'd be good to have better dialogue. I've got agility level 2 now, so I should be able to equip the gear that I wanted to wear. That's pretty sweet stuff. He actually doesn't look too bad in this. Like, he kind of looked frumpy in that, but yeah, he's not bad. I like it. And Nisa, that's level 3 agility, isn't it? Yeah, so you can't wear that yet. It's a lot better than what I've got at the moment, though. So I think agility's not a bad way to go. Oh, Mr. Mancer, it actually does match your pants and matches your shoes. You're going places, buddy. I respect that, and this is probably the wrong way that I'm going. Yes, it is.
Back on the road to Noctis.
Hush up. As we close in on the city, I'll have to dodge a shit ton of potholes made by the fuckload of traffic. So I'm gonna need absolute concentration.
When we get there, we should go say hello to Dandolo. He hates it when I don't stop by to peck him on the cheek.
I still like this city. It was the first human place where my brothers could roam free.
I didn't see many of you there, though.
So many memories over there. So many bad ones. The nostalgia of spending hundreds of hours in the unloading area, filling and emptying Marcello's sand sails. Is nostalgia the right word? Because past aside, it feels like home now.
I swear, some of the conversations just confuse me. They're acting as if they hadn't been here in eons, and I'm pretty sure, well, we still have to wait a day and 2 hours, so we've been to Ethereum back in less than a day. Actually, it's probably been 2 hours, so I don't understand it at all. I guess it's so you don't go back and forth traveling to try and gimp the time, but I'm pretty sure you can just sleep for a day and 2 hours to gimp the time that way. You would think that traveling would actually take up some time.
The most exotic goods on the planet. All here.
Hey, it's all in one store. That's amazing. Do you have a nice... Ooh. Actually... Hang on. Steel tubes plus 32. I've already got a steel tube, so... No. Not worth purchasing. Do you sell anything else? No. So we need to get... Aurora trading outfits or something. Ooh, a respirator. Don't you can't see what it looks like. Pilot's helmet with respirator. It's like 49 serum. I'm pretty sure we can afford it. Okay, what are we after? Yes, that's right. Aurora thingy majiggy. Where is it? It could be up here, but it's not. Oh, that's not bad at all. Militiaman's breastplate. No, I'm happy with what I got because electricity resistance as well is pretty good. We're starting to run into more Technomancers anyway. Aurora cadet's jacket, soldier's uniform, merchant's shirt? Was that what we're after? Let's just check our log before we buy something we don't need. Noctis merchant's overcoat. Noctis. We're not looking for Aurora, we're looking for Noctis.
The most exotic.
Right, that makes more sense to me now. Well, actually, it made sense to look for Aurora as well, but Noctis is a bit better. Noctis merchant's overcoat. We need at least 3 of these bad boys. We need to deck ourselves out in these bad boys for it to work. Sehr gut. Nisa? Phobos? I'm surprised that fits you, but that's pretty awesome. Alright. I'm just gonna see what I can sell to her now.
Most exotic.
That'll do. Okay, we got a wonderful piece of headgear as well. Which was you. No, this one. Huh. Scusi. I don't really know. We're gonna get that actually, because you get to +1 to exploration, which is pretty decent. What do we want that one? Ooh, targeting goggles. Also gives us +4% defense, so it makes sense to have it. And it doesn't look too bad when he's talking, because everyone likes to see people's mouth moves when they're talking to you. Alright, now we just gotta travel all the way to that meeting zone and say hello to our little friends, which is not this way.
You set up the exchange with that Aurora quartermaster if he was a complete stranger.
Some mutants aspire for freedom everywhere, Aurora included. When I learned that the quartermaster was looking to dispose of stocks of merchandise, I sent messengers.
Messengers? Mutant messengers? And he still took the messages seriously?
Ouch.
No, I paid humans, noble-looking ones too. Plus, we have a few sympathizers over there, some of which are merchants who are always more than helpful, for a price.
I thought you didn't want Dan Dolo in the loop.
Indeed, I had to pay them. A lot. If there's any corporation you want to be heard talking about, just talk about Alliance. Avoid the others. Don't want to start anything.
Hey Zach, count on me if you need some help during the transaction. I've got real-life experience after all.
Phobos, if Dandolo finds out you're plotting behind his back,
He's my ally, Nisha, not my mother. Which means I don't have to tell him what I'm doing at every hour. I think that our negotiator's already there. He must be waiting for us below the Shadow Path.
I'm rather excited for this little excursion. Passing off as a merchant is a welcome change. I haven't played another character in forever.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but we're not going to be in our roles for long.
Zachariah, where's your sense of fun? The simple fact that our mission requires us to dress up and play pretend is already such a beautiful thing.
Thank you both so much for going along with this. These shipments are of the utmost importance.
Didn't she, you know, dress up and pretend to be someone she wasn't when we first met her? That wasn't too long ago. Oh, we got these fellas. Evidently, they're immune to everything. I forgot they existed. Forgot how much I disliked them as well, but they weren't too hard to take care of. Only because we're probably a very much higher level than we were when we initially met them. Take everything! So our merchant friend's down this way. Is this the only entrance? I'd hate to think it was. Else those raptor bird things would be quite the pain in the ass. Alright, who's taking bets that this is going to go south? Doesn't seem like an easy mission to me. Question. Well, I guess it's sunsetting, we're fine. Aurora soldier. Why are you a soldier?
Hi, I'm Zachariah. Are you Sincerity?
Yes. Your message mentioned that you're a merchant and that you may be interested in some merchandise. I have some overstock that I'm willing to sell, but I want to be sure that this merchandise won't end up in enemy hands. Please understand that the safety of our corporation depends on it, and that I don't want any of my superiors to learn about this type of transaction.
I understand your concern, which is well justified. You are at peace with the rival corporations, and there's no reason why your superiors ought to be aware of our little arrangements. In fact, we have an agreement in mind. People who are very interested in regular deliveries of merchandise from your place. You know, Alliance, I presume?
Indeed. We've never really fought against them, but I've heard that they have very advanced technology. Why would they be interested in our merchandise?
It is true that they have quite advanced technology, but their spirit of scientific inquiry prompts them to study others. They run experiments all the time, which requires a lot of primary materials, and since they were planning to offer your corporation a deal, I think that's what prompts them to study our equipment more closely. It's always good to know how one's ally is armed.
I have heard of that agreement project. It's true. Rumor has it that Alliance is eager to conduct all kinds of experiments. Very well. It seems like a good and interesting deal to me. We can do business.
I don't think we can. Oh, buddy.
Someday I will kill that madman.
Who is this mutant? Why did he kill the merchant?
Cain. He refused any type of relationship with humans, and I guess that is his way of showing me that he disagrees with my trying to do business with them. But he failed the negotiation I had been working on for months without even realizing that we need these weapons. Anyway, I guess I need to find another way to stock up.
Nisha? Wanna talk to me about that?
Hi, Nisha.
Hi, Zach. Everything all right?
I'm really happy you're here.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same. Wouldn't want you to have had these crazy adventures beside anyone else.
Oh, yeah.
You're very loyal to the city. I admire it.
How could I not be? Noctis welcomed me in, fed me, healed me, taught me. Everything I have, I only have because of this city. It allowed me to be who I am today. It's no different from your dedication to your Technomancers. So, not sure it's worth your admiration, but it's nice of you to say, I guess.
Well, it didn't get us any extra points, but I suppose it didn't decrease our reputation in our eyes either. So, my friend Phobos, what?
Hello, Phobos.
Hello, Zachariah. What can I do for you?
I suppose we can't ask him about.
You idiot! You brutish! He's just fucked up your whole supply plan.
That was his goal, I think.
Do you really think that? Do you really think he would prioritize his issues with you over his plans for Mutant Valley?
I think the two of us hold very different beliefs on what Mutant Valley could be, on its value to our future.
It's a very delayed response, Nisha. Mind you, I suppose I distracted you by complimenting you about your dedication to the city, so I'll forgive you this time, girl. Okay, I suppose we have to go back to Noctis, and I'm probably going to sleep until... Actually, we can talk to Kim too.
I'm so sorry, Phobos.
Don't be. Had I known that Kane would intervene, I would have never arranged our meeting there.
Kane, what a guy. Looks like he wouldn't hurt a fly. Instead, he'd kill hundreds.
He hates humans, hates their guts, and he won't stop until he dies. And unfortunately, he has a lot of followers. Such a waste. All that time spent for that exchange to turn into nothing. If I find out who told Kane about the meeting, I'd show him what makes me different from scum.
Take it easy, big guy. With all these intercorporation wars, finding weapons won't be too difficult. I could ask around for you.
What? Thank you, Andrew.
We were lucky Kane didn't attack you too, Phobos. He obviously doesn't like you. You're his natural competition for Chief.
I say bring him on. That brute doesn't scare me.
Go, Phobos. You're a good fella, Phobos. I like you.